Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. We are now at 323 subscribers. As I said in my previous video, once I reach 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. I appreciate all your support. So with that being said, before we begin this video, please leave a like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a comment below and let me know what you think of this video. Hello everyone, this is Straight to the Point Tech. I'm back here with another video. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the 6-month update as far as the MSI Claw 8 AI Plus. It has now been out for 6 months. It released in January of this year. Now, a lot of people could not get their hands on it, so we're going to do a review on it. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. All right, so the MSI Claw 8 AI Plus, again, has been out since January of 2025. Now, this is the Intel variant, right? The Intel Core Ultra i7 258 volt variant. So now, right, the dynamics have changed for this device. Not only does it have a little brother, but also it has a little brother with different specifications, and we're going to go over that too. So this one right here, the MSI Claw 8 AI Plus, is rocking the Intel Core 258 volt Ultra i7 processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, comes with a 2 terabyte SSD. Also, this device has a 1200p LCD 120 hertz display. So there is, of course, another variant of this device, which is the AMD variant, which just newly released about a week ago or so, right? So that variant basically has a Z21 Extreme chip in it, powered by AMD. Same display, same refresh rate, 24 gigabytes of RAM, and a slightly weaker iGPU. So the Intel variant is much stronger when it comes to the stat sheet. And specifically, when Intel made this device, they wanted to make it equal somewhat to, if you're familiar with GPUs, when it comes to gaming, they wanted PC gaming. They wanted to make it similar to like an RTX 3060 or RTX, 5050, something of that extent. They wanted to make it strong enough to run AAA titles at least 60 frames per second. Now, that's of course in conjunction with frame generation, and it's not always all that great, but they made it functional enough to where for most AAA titles it can run. So now, just recently, Intel has released some new updates when it comes to the MSI Center, but also the actual device. So before, Intel XeSS wasn't available for a majority of the games. AMD FSR was available as well as TSR. Well, guess what? Now Intel XeSS, which is upscaling, as well as Intel XeSS frame generation, is now available for a mass majority of the AAA titles. I was just recently utilizing it on Hogwarts Legacy. So definitely, if y'all want to see, let's take a look, because I'm going to show y'all, and I'm also going to show y'all what Silent Hill looks like as well. So stay tuned, and I'll be doing that in just a second. All right, so as you can see here, I have Hogwarts Legacy loaded up, and I have to tell you, Intel XeSS balanced and Intel XeSS with frame generation on, the game is running flawlessly. I'm not having any issues at all. I feel like Intel has done a great job continually rolling out updates for this device just to keep it afloat. Basically, right now, in my opinion, again, this is the #1 handheld out right now, just after 6 months. And again, I have many folks, question whether they should get the Z2 Extreme variant or the Intel variant. Rock with the Intel variant specifically because Intel has something to prove. They continue to make this device better. And with the fact that Intel XeSS is now available to all AAA titles, as far as upscaling and frame generation, this just makes this device just even better and better. Like, I just want you to all know, I'm getting solid 74 frames per second on Hogwarts Legacy. No frame drops. Again, no input latency. My character's moving totally fine. Like, zero issues. And definitely, this makes for a device that in the long run, when it comes to support, Intel, will continue to do what they're supposed to do. So keep in mind, if you do have an option of getting the Intel variant and the AMD variant, please get the Intel variant. Trust me. All right, so now I wanted to show y'all Silent Hill 2 Remake. And y'all, it looks amazing. I mean, the quality, like visually, is just as good as my gaming PC. And I have a RTX 5090. The shadows look good. The colors look good. Again, pay attention to the bottom left corner. I'm getting 93 frames per second. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but when this game first came out, it was so hard to run. Literally, there were so many problems, and Intel nailed it. MSI nailed it with these new updates. Like, literally, this device is running Silent Hill 2 Remake great. Look in the bottom left corner, 105 frames per second. Now, if you do have this game and you have this device, I'm going to show you my settings real quick, right? So if we go to settings here and I go to display and graphics, I have it set to 900p. Now, if you want to go a little below that and set it to 800p to 720p, be my guest. You'll definitely get more frames per second, but I feel like 1600 by 900 is a sweet spot. Now, I have obviously ray tracing and everything off. If you want to use ray tracing, you can. Just understand and know that it is going to reduce the quality of your game, as well as, put more pressure on the GPU. So it may not run as good. But currently I have FSR 3 set to FSR 3.1. Now I can use XeSS if I want to, but I like to use FSR 3.1. But XeSS is great. We'll turn that on, right? And then I have everything else set to balance. Now let's just take a look here. Look at that, y'all. 71, 62 frames per second, 66. This game runs flawlessly. Again, just remember how hard it was to run when the game first came out. I mean, it gets no better than this. This is the best handheld out right now. Like, literally, if you do decide to go with the MSI Claw 8 AI as your daily gaming handheld, please go with the Intel variant. You will not be disappointed. I'm having, again, no issues running any games at all. You name it, I can run it. It just works that well. So just please keep in mind, if you're shopping for a new handheld, the Intel variant is going to be the best. No problems. And then lastly, I wanted to show y'all Liza P. So in Liza P, I'm getting 72 frames per second. And I'm running the game utilizing AMD FSR, upscaling and frame generation. Now, as far as Liza P goes, basically from what I know, the last time I checked, right, AMD FX Super Resolution 3 and AMD FSR 3 frame generation is only available to this device, and it must be some sort of deal or something AMD did with the developer that has it set specifically to only run AMD upscaling and frame generation on this game. However, the game looks flawless. It runs fine. The latest NPU driver proves it from Intel. Again, I'm getting 70 plus frames per second. No input latency, no lag, nothing. Like, so I just want y'all to keep in mind that Intel they're cooking, they're working. So, again, when it comes to options and handhelds and things like that, just remember, keep in mind the Intel powered 258 volt variant of this device is going to be your best option. It doesn't disappoint. Intel continues to show and prove that. So again, make your decision wisely by going with the Intel variant. You'll be happy. You will not be disappointed at all. Well, again, y'all, this concludes the video, and I appreciate y'all support greatly. Again, just please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. Just let me know what other videos you like to see. Again, this is the best handheld out right now. To me, nothing can compete. As I stated before in previous videos, yes, there are other handhelds that are way more powerful. I get it, but for the known handheld devices on the market right now, This is number one, in my opinion. It gets no better than this. Again, like I said, I'll say it again and again. Intel has something to prove. So if you want to make a decision today on which handheld you should get, MSI Claw 8 AI Plus, it is cooking. Go ahead, get it. You won't regret it. Thank you all for your support. Again, I can't thank you enough. We're almost at 500 subscribers. Just continue to subscribe, like, share. Again, like I said, comment. More videos to come. This is Straight to the Point Tech. I'm out. Peace.